Hey Steve, it's great to read from you, and I hope you have a happy 2014. I'm going to do two things. First, I'll go through that little circle with the slope and show why that's different, I believe, than what you want with the ratios, but we'll show you what to do on that end. So let's just start with our circle by adding some beautiful geometry. I know you're a geometry fan, and I could go to shapes and circle. And here is my nice little circle. And then I could go to menu, points and lines, and go to tangent, construct the tangent to that circle, and then I could go to measure. In measure I could measure the slope of that line, and boom, we get the nice slope of that tangent line. And if I wanted, because I remember that people like to move things, we could go to menu, actions, attributes, and click on that point and assign that point to have motion, motion, and then you essentially would have your nice tangent line. Now, let's say that you wanted to show a rise to a run, and obviously we need to go to coordinate geometry on that. Well, I'm going to do something in connection with what you were thinking with the similar triangles. So I appreciate you just working with me here. I'm going to insert another geometry page, and then I'm going to just construct a triangle. Alright, I'm just trying to think about this. Okay, I'm going to just construct one triangle, and then I shall construct a little line segment, and yeah, we'll just do it this way. It doesn't, I kind of want to do a parallel, but I'm not going to. Now I'm still on my segment tool, so I'm going to construct that little segment and that little segment, because let's say that I want to show the ratio of the lengths of those two line segments. Well, what you're going to want to do on TI Nspire is you're wanting to create a text, which sounds so counterintuitive. So the first thing we'll do is we would just measure the lengths of those segments. So there's one length, and there is another. And then this is where it gets a little bit different. You would go to your menu, and you would go to your actions, and you would construct text. Now this is to do a calculation, and you would essentially type the text that you want to assign as a formula, as an expression, that you would then have those values take in account. So let's just take A divided by B. So I'll just have A divided by B, and then hit enter. So and then I'm going to get out of that tab by accessing escape. So here, this is a text, but when I go to the menu, actions, and calculate, when I click on that text, the computer interprets it as an expression, and then it's saying, okay, well, tell me what A is, and then it says, okay, well, tell me what B is. And so then you get the ratio of A to B. Then you could add text with an equals and just make it all pretty beautiful and all of that type stuff. So I hope that that would work. Just to kind of elaborate a little bit more, if we were going to just go and insert, let's say we were going to go to our graphs, and let's say that we were going to construct a circle here, and let's do, we've got one point and we've got another, and then let's say we go and construct that tangent to the circle, boom, stick, there we go, and then we measure that slope. Let's say that you're working with your middle school students, and you want to show how where we're getting that number. Well, we could essentially just do a rise to a run. And I'm going to just do this kind of sillily, but just bear with me. I could put a point on this line, and so now what I could do is I could go and I could measure the or I could go to actions and I could go to coordinates and equations, measure the coordinates of that point, measure the coordinates of that point, and then I could go and play my little actions text game, and I could take I'm going to really get fancy and get my fraction bar. I could do a minus b divided by c minus d. And then I could go to menu actions and calculate, and I could say, okay, I want to calculate using this. And so I'll take my change in y's, this to this, and then c, which I go up here, this to this. And boom stick, I get that same value. And is that the coolest thing ever for us math teachers? Maybe, but it's very powerful for the kiddos. So what you wanted to learn to do would be to use text to create a calculation, which I still think is a little counterintuitive on the work in the computer on the TI Nspire. Hope this helped, and if it didn't, email me. Have a great day. Take care. Bye-bye.